What are we about to go do?
We are pulling up to the pet store and we're gonna buy like 200 crickets so that I can roast them and we're gonna eat them.
How are you going to roast them?
Well, first I'm gonna boil them to sanitize them. And I'm gonna lay them out on a little pan in the oven for an amount of time until they're crispy and delicious, and then I'm gonna toss them in a honey and cayenne sauce.
Sounds good. Excited?
I am. Oh, and before I do all that, I'm gonna have to put them in the fridge to put them to sleep.
It's the saddest thing ever, like euthanize them. In Pet Supplies Plus, other pet stores are available, and we are looking at some crickets. Oh, they're really gross.
Do you see them? Can you... I imagine we'll need some help, huh?
Yeah, we're gonna get 200 of them.
Do they have 200 of them?
There's some in here.
Alright.
They're pretty disgusting looking. I've had crickets already dead and pre-roasted for me. I've never done it before.
It's $1 for 10. So I'm gonna see if we can just get 100 this time.
I don't know.
I'm looking for a store employee to help us with the crickets.
It also smells like hamster in here.
Thank you.
I'm like nervously drinking all of my cherry limeade.
Mine just tastes really good. I'm a huge advocate for crickets' sustainable protein, so hopefully.
Well, you will definitely get your protein because that right there has a lot of it.
The gel.
That's how they get their water.
Oh, we were wondering about it.
Yeah, it contains calcium. Reptiles can't produce calcium, so we kind of gut load the crickets with it. And
Oh,
feed
cool.
the crickets to the reptiles.
The more you know.
Yeah.
Oh, they're jumping so much.
Show me.
It's like I have the camera, but I'm not looking.
Can you tell who has the weaker stomach of the two?
It's me. We successfully have the crickets. I don't know, they're making this horrible rustling noise. I don't know if you can hear it. Oh, but there's a police stop here, and the person in front of us is trying to back into us. Calm down. It sounds like rain. It isn't rain. It's 100 crickets. Gently writhing. Oh, I guess we'll go a different way. Even though it is raining, but
The pet store guy took it a lot
The-
better than we thought. he
yeah,
would.
the pet store guy was like, "That sounds interesting. Please let me know how it goes." So, and he was telling us about all the like crazy feed animals. Pet Supplies Plus no longer carries fancy rats, which I think is a waste. Oh.
What a shame.
What a shame, no fancy rats. I don't think fancy rats are feed animals.
They're probably the pet kind, right?
Yeah, the pet kind. And it made me think of like the magazine, like let's read Rat Fancy. You'd have to give Fancy Rat like a fancy name, right?
Like, Reginald.
Reginald.
Reginald the rat.
Reginald Q. Ah, you went over the fucking curb. Reginald Q. Ratsworth. The fancy rat. But, yeah, and so I'm holding the bag. I'm trying to, like... There they are. They're horrible. I can't put them in my lap because they're just horrific. But we're gonna take them home and give them a little sleep.
The next time we see them, they'll be in a pot of boiling water.
Goodbye, crickets. Good night. Right in the fridge. No barriers. No regrets.
There we go.
All right.
Okay, we have our water at a rolling boil now.
Woohoo!
So we're gonna dump our sleeping crickets in there.
Let's check on the sleeping babies.
So they were rustling around a lot earlier. Now they're pretty good and asleep.
Ugh. Gross.
And then I'm gonna put the lid on it. So let's go ahead and have the lid. Oh, cool.
Goodbye.
There they go.
Goodbye, friends. And that's that for
Oh,
now?
hello. There's some more in the bag.
Oh god. Those cannot get loose in the house.
All right, now they've got to go for 2 minutes.
Alright. And we'll be back in 2 minutes.
Yeah. It has been 2 minutes. So they're sufficiently boiled, I guess, to be sanitary to eat. So I'm going to put this down.
That was a worry of mine.
Um,
And I'm sure most people.
so Shelby, I know you were worried about them screaming like lobsters do while they're being boiled. Did you hear any screaming?
There was no screaming. A whisper of mad regret.
Ew, they smell kind of like shrimp.
That's
Like
kind
a light
shrimp,
kind of
shrimp-esque.
like when you do a shrimp boil.
Let me move these dirty plates out of the way. Oh, the water is gritty.
All
Oh, it does smell like shrimp.
doesn't it? Even though it's sanitary now, I guess.
I'm guarding these 4 dead crickets while Taylor washes the rest of them off. They're pretty gross, I gotta say. Ew, a little brown nastiness.
They're just bugs.
Oh, some of that in the pot.
Oh yeah, some of their poop or whatever. Flavor came with them. Some corn. There is actually
There's always corn.
there's a kernel.
There's actually literally a kernel of corn. If one jumps, I will poop my pants.
I might scream a little bit. If they
Oh no.
They're not supposed to be touching, so
Oh really?
according to the recipe. Oh, there's a female.
Oh, you can tell because they have longer butts.
Yeah, they have a little thing sticking out of their butt.
The more
I guess
you know.
maybe that's to receive sperm or.
I thought I saw one jump, but you just moved the pan.
Yeah, no. I think it's just them sliding down the parchment paper.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, that like it makes my whole head itch.
Okay, I am just gonna try that again.
You were like, whatever.
And then I'll go back.
Ah, dang, the store.
Don't you think?
Yeah. It made it really satisfying, like, thump.
Alrighty. And if you haven't noticed, I still haven't gotten over my Western, like, predisposition to not want to touch them.
Yeah.
But that will come with time, I'm sure.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to touch them.
Challenge now is once they're roasted and cooled, you roll them in your hands to remove the legs and the wings and the antenna. Which I'm not gonna make you do, I promise. But
You make Andy do it.
no, I don't think I need to do that. But before I put the yummy glaze that I made on them, I'm gonna have to do that. I mean, I could do it with the legs and stuff. That's the way my my old advisor would prepare them. But I think I'm gonna. I want more people to try them that wouldn't necessarily try them if they're just straight bugs.
Yeah.
All right, so this is what I'm gonna put in the oven here in a second.
Ta-da!
The oven is preheated to 200 degrees Fahrenheit. And they're gonna go in there for an hour.
Woohoo! We'll see them in an hour. Goodbye, friends.
I'm ready to take the crickets out.
I was literally woken up for this.
It's been a full hour more than the recipe called for, but they were a little not done.
But they should be done now.
Yeah, I've been checking on them.
Okay. No goo.
No know, these are a perfect texture, I think. I took a bite out of one to test
Woo!
it. So.
How does unflavored cricket taste?
They have their own kind of salty flavor. So it actually was not bad just by itself.
It's the guts flavor.
If you want, I'll try one for the camera just straight out of the oven.
Yeah, do it.
I did remove the legs though, so let's put it on my little plate over here.
Move your fingers.
I'm removing.
Oh, you haven't removed the legs yet?
Yeah, I have to do that post roasting. So I'm gonna remove legs,
This is brutal.
legs and wings and whatnot. All right, so now it's just the body and the head.
You got it all in there.
It's crunchy. Kind of tastes like dirt. But they don't have the fun spice on them yet, so we'll see.
How do you feel about the Sandy? What is your opinion?
Yeah.
You're like, I don't really want it. Are you gonna try them?
It does smell like a pet store.
Alright, tell me what you're gonna do.
Okay, we're finally gonna taste the crickets. You actually just tasted one. You cheated. But, and what kind of glaze is on here? It's...
I made a spicy honey balsamic glaze.
Okay. I'm gonna get this one.
I'm gonna look at them real quick. Nice little cricket.
They're pretty good. Not bad. I like another one. I only ate like a lot.
It's a little bit easier without the legs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go take him to... Is it still too hot?
No, it's fine. I picked it up with both my hands. I was like, oh, is it hot? Alright. Express cricket service.
You already tried one?
I tried two.
She voluntarily had a second one. They have a spicy honey balsamic glaze on top.
I don't know if that was one part of it.
Are you single?
You could conceivably eat another one, right?
Yeah. You know when you're making like a chicken, the wing tips that have like gristle and like the really almost burnt skin?
Okay.
It's like chewing on one of those.
Thank you for sharing your honest opinion.
Yum. So good.